EA Sports. And we'll see Zaire Franklin, who just continues to produce as he approaches 80 tackles for the season. It's the Colts and the Giants, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in needing to do something to stop this. They're called it the 26. The Colts heading out for the first time behind their 22-year-old quarterback in his second season now in the NFL, Anthony Richardson.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor running right through it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a start they can live with. Off play action. Richardson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Guys missing during the final weeks of the season. Nature of how we play this sport. Every team, you've got to be prepared to handle them. And the teams that focus on handling it, focus on guys getting ready to play, even if they're not starters, those are the ones that weather the storm.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. QB sneak, Richardson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield.
Easily done, so big compliments to the guys up front for creating some space, especially the guy taking the snap and finding a spot, finding a sliver, an opening, and making it work.
These are his numbers from last week's. And here's 2nd down and 7. Richardson looking to throw this. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. That one
field. And this is put right on him, and he's able to pick up a first down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Back.
It's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
That's good for a first down.
On that type of a play.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Ready! Check mash.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they'll be piloted by their veteran quarterback standing 6'4". It's Ryan Tannehill.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interception. Catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here we go. Ready, hot.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. Call it a gain of a yard. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Down on that sideline, the red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat into the top 5 at this point in the season. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge.
Called it to 26, 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
They go play action with Richardson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Go. Now it's Richardson. Flushed out right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Tannehill. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Holding offense.
Short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep and they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
No gain on the play there. Second stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed. It's like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage.
It's to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And the Colts getting ready to go. These Charles will see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs because even if you have to punt, they help themselves out.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears. From the gun, it's Taylor. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 46 yards now on.
Remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on set.
Come on. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
A give for Taylor running right side. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup.
Yardage runs and goes to one of those.
Here we go. Ready?
Now Richardson back to throw it. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to... The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Defensively, they rally the troops. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over for them, hasn't it?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Here we go. Go.
Richardson looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Runs over it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of last drive, instead of throwing the interception.
Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Now Richardson. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down convert.
This are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly.
Base couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense. So far the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Now the Colts going to burn the dead. Operating from the gun, Richardson. A short throw. This is caught by Cox, and he'll be out of bounds.
To the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand back in the air.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Off play action, Tannehill. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
He's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what. 49-yard punt. 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession. These defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay,
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Richardson working from the gun. He'll get this one to Pittman. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Richardson looking to throw this. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Running straight ahead, Taylor. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Packages, don't they?
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. Now it's Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman. Now, back to throw. Richardson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Call it a gain of 7 of the
drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out. QB sneak, Richardson, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. His 7th rushing touchdown, 11th overall.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Ready, hunt! Ready, hunt!
Here's Tannehill. That is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. More in here before the quarter breaks.
Ready!
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. 3 quarters and up the middle. Here's Taylor. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous.
The ball, don't just go for it initially.
Come on, set! Ready!
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Thinking right now, just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good pickup there, a 22.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock. As with 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here we go! Go!
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Richardson. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
His way open and completing the connection.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Buying. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this.
Home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. QB sneak, Richardson. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. And that should be the one that the previous stop telling me you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the